Hello everyone, I would like to welcome you all in the YouTube channel Electro Study. In this session, I'm going to discuss one of the important concepts in engineering graphics, that is lines and its classification. So I'm mainly focusing on the objective type questions in this session. And if I discuss one type of questions, I would like to elaborate that particular question based on the concept. That is my plan of action. At the end of this video, you will be able to understand the basic concept of lines, and you may answer some important questions which can be expected for multiple choice type questions. Let us go ahead. First, let me write one question. Okay, the concept can be explained with the help of the following questions. Dash is known as alphabets of engineer's language. Can you tell me the answer? So usually the lines are generally known as lines. You can write up here. The lines are known as alphabets of engineer's language. So moving further, what is the BIS code of line? Fine. We already defined that line is known as alphabet of engineer's language. If so, what is the BIS code of line? So usually the BIS code of line can be written as IS, then put one colon, 10714 hyphen 1983. Another point is, as per the above mentioned standard, how many number of lines are available? So as per the above standard, the total number of lines are 10. The type of classification we can write 10. So what about the classification? How we can write? You can write like lines can be divided as type A, then type B, type C, then type D, type E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So these are the different varieties of line. If you count, you will be getting, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 types of lines are applicable. So 9, you can, so J is applicable for 9, but here you can ignore I is not there. Okay. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K. I you can omit. I is not there. Fine. Yes. Now, I would like to request everyone to note down the following points. These are very, very essential. So let us discuss the first question. So in the first question, what I have written is dash line is known as object line. Okay, it is visible. Then object line is also like a visible line. It is a continuous thick line. Okay, so now a dash line is known as object line. Let us answer the first question. So usually the type A lines are known as object line. So let us move on to the question number 2. So usually dimension line, then a dimension for the dimensioning purpose, then extension line for the construction, then imaginary lines are belong to dash category. Which category these lines are included? Actually, dimension line, extension line, imaginary lines, all are belong to the type B category. Type B category. Do understand this. This may ask directly. Even leader line, it is also known as leader line also. You can mention leader line. Okay. This will ask directly in the examination. So question number 3. Dash lines are represented continuous thick line. Which is the right answer? Yes, the type A only, type A. We can choose the option type A. Type A lines are represented continuous thicker line. Fine. Question number 4. Identify the type of line. I have drawn one kind of lines here. Can you please identify the particular line? Any idea? So it is very clear that these lines are drawn freehand only. It is very clear. And also the thing is, it is a continuous thin with the freehand line. Okay, it is a continuous. I can write continuous. Obviously, it is thin only. Then I have drawn using freehand drawing. So what kind of line is this? So the answer is type C. Okay, it represents the short break. Fine. It also represents the short break or partial interruption. So such kind of lines are generally called type C line. Let us go for question number 5. So identify the given type of line. You can see some kind of zigzag. This is a zigzag. Am I right or not? Zigzag type. Zigzag type. It is very clear. So like here also you can see some kind of zigzag type line. So what kind of line is this? It is a continuous, obviously. So we can categorize. If you found this kind of line, please try to include type D category. Okay, type D question will be like this. Type D category. Okay, shows long break. Type C shows short break. Short break, where the type D shows long break. Long break. You have to note separately. Very, very important. I am ensuring that you can expect similar kind of questions in the examination. So let's go ahead with another type of question. Dashed line is known as dashed thick line. For example, dashed thick line means like this. See, dashed thick lines. It should be thicker only. Yes, dashed thick line. So can you identify what kind of line is belong to this? Of course, this is belong to the type E. Type E. So remember this. Type E lines are also known as dashed thick line. So it is usually represented hidden outline and edges. Okay, you can note down hidden outline. Hidden outline and edges. Hidden outline and edges. Now, question number 7. Dashed line is dashed thin line. I talked about thick line. Thick line, there is no issue. Type is known as a thick line. So how about the thin line? If it is like a dashed thin line, which category I need to make use of this? So this category is type F. Type F is known as thin dashed line. Thin dashed line, type F. Okay. So these points you have to remember. So remaining type of lines I'll be discussing in the next session. So okay, stay tuned. Happy learning.